GeekDK here. As you can see, I have an ATX power supply, a SFX power supply, and a Plus power supply. I want to show you the three of them and compare sizes. This is an ATX power supply, which is your run-of-the-mill power supply. This is what you're going to use most of the time. Our SFX power supply is quite smaller than an ATX power supply. By eyeballing it, maybe about 30% smaller? We will find out soon. Anyway, this is the power supply for small form factor cases, simply because it is physically quite smaller, thus saving space. Now we have a Plus power supply, also known as a 1U power supply. This form factor power supply is usually used for servers, especially 1U cases. By eyeballing it, I don't think it's that smaller than a SFX power supply. We will see. So Plus power supply is indeed the smallest, although it's not that much smaller than our SFX power supply. Now let's compare cable length, which also plays a part in small form factor PC building. Now here is my experience in having used all three of them for an extended amount of time. Noise-wise, the Plus power supply has a problem due to its tiny 40mm fan. It's just not big enough to blow enough air, thus it ends up becoming loud. In server environment, that's not an issue. For us, however, it is. The SFX power supply uses a 92mm fan, which circulates enough air that it remains quiet. In my book, this is the ideal format for power supply. It is about half the size of the ATX power supply while being able to do the same job. As for the ATX power supply, I don't need to say much, do I? This is the standard. Each benefit is each price. It's cheaper than SFX and plug power supplies in general. Additionally, each cables are long enough for big cases. If you build small pieces most of the time, you should avoid this power supply at all costs. Otherwise, this form factor will be your go-to choice. Well, that's all for today, and thank you for watching.